Okay, Aries, so let's look at what's important for you in the month of January. We have the Page of Pentacles. So very interesting, Aries. It's you definitely have a powerful and exciting month coming. This is a strong earth energy. So I'm just getting that you're taking this new year pretty seriously. And you are really wanting to improve yourself in one way, shape, or form. And you're like gonna do it. Okay. You're not just about talk here. You're about action. You are taking steps. Now, this card represents the student. So it is a younger energy. This could be you. Maybe some of you are going back to school or thinking about going back to school, but your wheels are churning, okay? You're thinking a lot and you're willing to take action. You're going to be taking steps to further your goals, to further your dreams, to be the person you want to be and to be your best. And because it's a young energy, I feel like you're just starting out with something, or this is still a new project. It's underway. And maybe this is a daunting task for you. Maybe this is a big project, something you've never done before. Because this energy here is very studious. It's actually quite academic. So I do feel that some of you here are studying or learning a new skill. But I feel that you're open to this. You're ready for it. Maybe this is something you've never done before and you never thought that you would do, but you're actually really excited about it. You're going to enjoy this process about studying something new, learning something new. And I feel, Aries, that you're ready to put in the work and the effort. And sometimes for a fire sign, that can be tough because there's always some new exciting project, but I feel that you're really ready to buckle down. You're ready to be disciplined. This also could be something outdoors because with this earth energy here, there's a love of animals. There's a love of nature, of getting outside. So this could actually encompass a project that's outdoors for you. But I just feel, Aries, that you're taking things seriously. It could also be a relationship with an earth sign, or you're just really like, you want to be solid. You want to be the best person you can be. You want to be the best lover, the best friend. And I also feel, Aries, it's just kind of interesting is that there's a certain vulnerability to this card. There's a certain caution, that you're trying to be careful. Like you're really trying to do it right. You're feeling a little vulnerable about whatever this project is. And that's kind of the message. Maybe, Aries, you have been burned in a situation. And so you are stepping out because you're so brave, you're courageous, you're willing to try something new, but you are acting with a little bit more caution, okay? It could also be news coming to you, information, children, young people. So you're definitely going to be getting messages, giving messages, and you're really embarking on this whole new journey. It's a more intellectual journey and you're going to be learning. And I just feel that you're taking it very seriously. So that's awesome because I feel that this is kind of a different side of yourself that you're tapping into. And I think it's going to yield some great rewards. Okay, so what you're valuing and identifying with, we have the King of Cups. And here we go again, Aries. Like, I really like this because, sometimes people think that, yeah, you're just like this warrior. You're always strong. You're always like a fighter and powerful. But what people don't realize is that you have like a huge, soft and innocent and almost a vulnerability to you. And so I feel that you're tapping into that with this new year. Like you're really into your authentic and true self. So what we have you identifying with and kind of resembling is this King of Cups energy. So this is your emotions, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But what's nice about this card is this isn't just all emotions, okay? Even if you're feeling your emotions, Aries, you're also doing things because this is the professional. This is someone that is active in making their dreams come true. Once again, we have kind of a professor, we have like a teacher or someone that has knowledge in their sphere of influence. So this could be you going back to school. This could be you becoming the teacher, becoming the professional, becoming the lecturer, traveling, speaking about your knowledge to someone, inspiring others. But this is really like marrying, profession and what you're doing in the world with your heart and really combining the two together, taking your passions and blending them so that you're balanced. Others of you are meeting a new person, meeting someone. It could be an authoritative figure, or you are this authoritative figure that is really just full of love, full of wanting to help other people, wanting to share their knowledge. And it could also be, Aries, that you are desiring a partner, whether this is a business partner, a friendship, or a lover. You want a partner that's going to be able to help you, that's going to be able to see your dreams and your visions and be a supportive role, and just back you up, just have your back. Because you want to make your dreams come true. And whatever this endeavor is, it's a stretch. It's not necessarily comfortable. You are exercising something new, something different. And so having this support around you and finding those people that, you know, are genuine and authentic and who truly care is going to be very important for you this month. Okay, so possible distraction, illusion, or even doubt. We have the Nine of Swords, and this is the card of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So on the surface, it could be an air sign that is a little bit quarrelsome in the month of January, or that you're just not seeing eye to eye with. For others of you, this could just be self-doubt, because like I said, I feel that you're tapping into something that's, you know, not normal for you. Like maybe you're really good, you know your talents, you know your gifts, you know, but you've been feeling led to try something different, try something new. It's taking a lot of courage, it's taking a lot of belief. And so there may be a little voice in the back of your head, or this could be someone else doubting you, where it's like, no, you know, you're not good enough, you can't do this. And you know, Aries, I know self-belief and confidence comes natural to you, but nobody is perfect. Nobody is a superhuman. And especially when we're trying something new or something different for the first time, something that we're not really comfortable with, or maybe we're not naturally like the best, like we have to work at it. Because this card can denote feelings of disappointment or suffering or despair or just anxiety or negative emotions. And so you're really going to have to fight through that. I mean, everybody has this. And anything that's worthwhile accomplishing, you're going to have a battle. You're going to have a struggle. It can be your thought processes. So, you know, this fear, whether this is from you, Aries, or this is coming from something external, it can be kind of blinding. Like maybe you weren't expecting it. Or things could even seem worse than they actually are. So if you are kind of going through this inner battle, inner struggle, just kind of love yourself through it. Know that that's part of the process. Know that nothing great comes just easily. It's not handed to you. And just be proud of yourself for pushing yourself beyond your normal natural limits. And know that, you know, this too shall pass, and that it's basically a lie, you know, so don't fall for the illusion, you know who you are. And that totally relates to the strategy for you to take is actually the Nine of Cups. And Aries, this is your natural God-given confidence, okay? It's the card of triumph. It's the card of victory, of I am the best. Yes, I have won. You know, don't let anyone or anything or even your own thought processes or fears, you know, bog you down, because the Nine of Cups, another strong emotional energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You know, it's like use your passion, use your fire, and direct it in the way of belief. Direct it in the way of optimism. See your outcomes realized. Believe it before you have it. Visualize yourself. And once again, Aries, what I love about you is that you're not just about you. You want to affect other people. You want to lead the way. Yes, you want to be the best. Yes, you want to win. But as you can see, there's other people here that are going to gain, that are going to be sheltered, that are going to be benefited from these endeavors that you're going about. So know that not what you're doing not only affects you, but it's going to affect those around you in a positive way. This is the wish card. So it's like wishes will be granted. You know, this is the path you want to take and to believe. It's about you enjoying your life and traveling and just feeling happy in your relationships. You have an inspiring job. You just feel so satisfied in all areas of your life. You have a sense of pride. You know that your obstacles are just going to melt away and disappear. And you know that you have the power within you, with God's help and your self-belief, that your dreams are going to come true and your wishes are going to be granted. So this is really the emotional path that you want to take. And it's just interesting because you have this on top of this. So, and they're both nines. Okay. So it's almost like there's potential here to go either way. And they're both pretty powerful. So it's like you have the choice to make which way you're going to go. And we all have that. And I love this about you, Aries, is that you feel things passionately and intensely. You're not half full. You're not like a cup half full. You're overflowing. Whichever way it's going to go, it's going to be all or nothing. So use that energy to direct it, towards the positive. Okay, so right attitude to have towards yourself and others. You have so much emotion happening this month, Aries. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this tells me that, Aries, the problem may not necessarily be with you. The problem may be with those around you in January. You have to remember that you're such a big thinker. You see big. You look at the big picture. You're not a small potatoes kind of person. Not everyone gets it. Not everyone understands it. Not everyone has that kind of childlike faith and optimism and belief that you do. And so I'm just getting that, with the people around you, we have the Hanged Man, which is the Pisces energy. There may be some others that are not feeling as certain as you. There may be some others that are doubting whether themselves, maybe their abilities. You may have a plan and a vision, and other people aren't on board. Like, you're trying to help them. You're like, believe in yourself, like, don't doubt, like, you can do it. Because the Hanged Man can be about not having faith in the process. And so I just feel that you may have to be a little more patient with others this month, that not everyone is as quick to make these changes and to take action and to be as brave as you. And so it's almost like you may be on track, Aries, but you might have to be patient with others. And even if things seem to be in limbo or like they're not happening as quickly as you would like, look beyond the illusion and focus on the outcome. And then whenever we have the Hangman, we have to talk about whatever this new thing is that you're working on. Sometimes we have to let go of something temporarily. And so the Hangman kind of questions that. What is there that's going on in your life, person, place, situation, thought, thing, that is not serving you, is not helping you, is kind of keeping you in limbo or keeping you on edge or keeping other people on edge? Is there something here that needs to be let go of temporarily that's going to help you in the long term? Like, maybe it sucks in the moment, but it's going to be beneficial in the long term. The Hanged Man is like, there might need to be delayed gratification in some area, but you can truly attain what you want. Okay. This isn't going to be a time for instant gratification. So don't allow others hesitancy, or if things aren't manifesting right away, to give up. Fight that need to want things now. Okay, so the realization or the outcome, and that kind of leads us into the outcome, which is the Devil card, which is a sign of Capricorn. And, Aries, there's going to need to be some clearing. Okay. You have the visions, you have the dream, you have the drive, you have the faith and the optimism, but I just feel that there's going to need some cleansing. There's going to need some clarification. There's going to need to have a time where you make a list and you really clarify what you are desiring and what you do not want in your life any longer. Because the Devil card is kind of like, it shows that there's still some stuff that is enslaving you. There's still some issues, and maybe it's not you, maybe it's other people, but this could be addictions, and it's self-destructive. So this could be what's kind of keeping you from moving forward as quickly as you would like. Now, maybe you're still moving forward, but it's just going to take longer. There's a need here to take control. And what's crazy about the Devil card is we feel like we're so addicted to these things, but we have the freedom to walk away at any point. The Devil card also talks about going to extremes and doing things repetitively, obsessively, addictively, even habitually. So I'm just getting that you're going to have tons of emotions, tons of inspiration, a lot of passion this month, and, just keeping your balance, keeping your clarity, and being aware, not judging yourself or getting upset with yourself, but just kind of standing back, looking at things objectively and being like, okay, what works for me and what does not? What do I need to get rid of to move forward? Kind of think about the long-term gain here. So you definitely are moving forward, Aries. There are so much beautiful things that are happening for you. I know that you're going to accomplish everything you set your mind to. Have a wonderful and happy new year, a great month